Act 5, Scene 6. We are at the castle. The English army and Macduff and Malcolm and all the thanes have surrounded the castle, and we get the marching instructions. Now near enough, your levy screens throw down and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin your right noble son lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff and we shall take upon us what else remains to do according to our order. Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight, let us be beaten if we cannot fight. And Macduff makes this triumphant sounding speech. Make all our trumpets speak, give them all breath, those clamors harbingers of blood and death. Macbeth realizes that he is surrounded. Scene 7 starts. They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one am I to fear, or none. So he's still sticking to this prophecy. He's clinging to it. He does see one enemy come towards him, this young Seward, Malcolm's young cousin. What is thy name? Thou'lt be afraid to hear it. No, though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell. So he's not going to be afraid. My name's Macbeth. The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear. No, nor more fearful. Thou liest, abhorred tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest. And they fight, and the young Seward is slain. And Macbeth gets a bit of a bump from this. Thou wast born of woman. But swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of woman born. Macduff hears that noise that just happened with that fight. That way the noise is, tyrant, show thy face if thou beest slain, and with no stroke of mine my wife and children's ghost will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge I sheathe again undeeded. There thou shouldst be. By this great clatter one of greatest note seems bruited. Let me find him fortune, and more I beg not. So when he heard the noise, he thought maybe Macbeth had been slain by someone else, but he needs to do the deed. He needs to avenge his wife and children. He feels that if he can't do it, then all is for naught. He is making it his goal to be the one to slay Macbeth. Seward now comes in. This way, my lord, the castle's greatly rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do. We have met with foes that strike beside us. Enter, sir, the castle. And so it speaks also what Macduff was saying above. He has no interest in fighting the other men that might be fighting on Macbeth's behalf, because he knows that they have been battered into it, that they feel that they have to, or else maybe their families will be slain, that he doesn't feel that their heart is into it. And now Seward is reporting that those very men are turning. They are going to be fighting alongside the English army to liberate Scotland. And so they are all countrymen once again against Macbeth.